What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the episode 23 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. Right off the bat, and this is no surprise, Neda, John, Adele, and Heather have basically told us they are sending Rachelle home because she has a better chance at winning physical competitions. Damn, remember when I laughed and maybe other people laughed when Heather said Rachelle would be out before her, and it's gonna freaking happen. Wow. Sabrina and Rachelle are trying to figure out a way to make the house guests change their mind and make them vote out Sabs instead of Rachelle. Heather and Neda are talking in the HOH room and they are trying to figure out a final 3 deal. Heather says they don't have a chance against the guys, which is fair to say. Heather also mentions that the guys have a good story to tell the jury members. John walks into the room and Heather leaves. John thinks something is up and Neda just says he's reading too much into it. Uh-oh, John. I hope you know it's game on now. We now get to see what Arlie has been up to at the jury house, and of course, clothing is optional. Arlie says he hopes Allison doesn't walk in, but unfortunately she does. Arlie thinks Heather and Neda are going to be the final 2. Allison and Arlie make some drawings of the house guests, and they start playing around with the cutouts and start to make fun of the house guests. They head to the hot tub, and as usual, Arlie strips down with Allison in the hot tub. You guys think they are getting freaky? Heather opens up to Neda and John about how the first 3 weeks sucked big time for her in the house because the girls were making fun of her. Heather didn't have a good time in high school either because of her squeaky voice, acne, and being really skinny. Heather leaves and John and Neda talk about having a final 3 with Heather. Neda isn't sure where Heather's head is at, and even though Heather said she wants to go with Neda and John to the final 3, Neda doesn't trust Heather. So there was this segment where Sabs and Adele just go at each other. I didn't know how many arguments they had with each other. Adele really wants Sabs out because he can't stand her, but the rest of the sloppy seconds want Rachelle out. Sabs tells John to throw the HOH comp and let her win so then she can nominate Adele and send him packing. John tells her that if it's between him and her, he will throw it. Sure, it might be hard to trust Sabrina, but if she wins, she will take out Adele, and then she can't compete in the next HOH, which is perfect. There was a pretty long segment on Sabrina and Rachelle's friendship, which was a complete waste of time, and I won't bore you any further. The sloppy seconds have voted, and by a vote of 3-0, Rachelle has been evicted. In the eviction interview, Rachelle says that the sloppy seconds told her that she was going home, and Rachelle didn't want to campaign against her best friend Sabs. Alright, HOH time, and obviously it's an endurance competition. It's called On the Ropes. Each house guest is attached to a long, winding, knotted rope. Their goal is to get through the course and hit the buzzer at the end. There's no way John and Sabrina are going to win this comp. Having to weave through the course, going under ropes, and all that mumbo-jumbo, I don't think they can keep up with the likes of Neda and Heather, but we will find out on the next episode. That's your episode 23 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. If you like my recap, click the thumbs up below. If you got something to say, let me know. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe.